covering the Northern Bahamas? You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Lucayan International School is presenting Disney's Beauty and the Beast junior musical production at the Regency Theater. Scores of persons attended last night's showing, and as Ramiko Knowles tells us, the musical is filled with singing, dancing, and laughter.
Principal of Lucayan International School, Catherine Dillette, says students that are shy and uninvolved in the classroom are often the students who come alive on the stage. She believes that the arts is a very important part of an educational program.
The arts involves drama, music, the visual arts as well. As a matter of fact, in another week's time, we have a visual arts show at the Rand Nature Center. And it's just, I think it's just as important as the academic program because it keeps the student well balanced, gives them a broader perspective about education, and there's lots of things, as you would know, that we can do in the arts these days for careers, and it's an exciting part of our program.
17-year-old Rebecca Zima is playing the lead actress in the musical production. Her character's name is Belle. Zima says that this production means a lot to her as it will be her last, and so far it has been an unforgettable experience.
I've bonded so well with the cast, and that for me is everything, because if you're going to enjoy an experience like this, it's important to love your surroundings and the people that you're doing it with. There's a lot of singing, there's a lot of dancing and drama along the way as well.
Director and choreographer Emmanuel Balalakau says, apart from academics, the performing arts helps children to come out of their shell by giving them an opportunity to display their talent. He encourages persons to come out for the final production this coming Saturday.
Beauty and the Beast Junior, presented by Lucayan International School. We invite you again to watch the show on Saturday, the 16th of March. It's at 4 o'clock p.m.
Ramiko Knowles, ZNS Network News.
She's the lucky girl I'm going to marry.
Finally in news tonight, the Grand Bahama community to pay their last respects tomorrow to a beloved songbird and a symbol of strength in the fight against cancer. After putting up a valiant 16-year fight against the disease, she lost the battle last month. And tonight, those left behind are speaking to the courage of a woman who fought to the very end. She was known as a business leader in the financial services sector, a community service giant, a songbird, and a two-time cancer survivor. As family members gathered to say their final goodbyes to Minerva McIntosh, her husband Cardinal is saying a special thank you to everyone who prayed and supported their family during such a difficult time. The couple has been married for some 7 years now, and he says he is grateful to have been at her side through the good and the bad.
I think as I would see her grow, that was probably my greatest joy, to grow in her faith, a lot of the things that we wanted to do. Mind you, within that 7 years and 7 months, we traveled extensively, and I said, whatever platform God has ever provided for me, she'll be right there. And she was always the lead in. Of course, after Lady was finished, there was very little for me. I mean, she got the love on some major platforms as well, and they loved her. No matter where she went, she was loved.
Daughter Anya Bo says the road has not been easy, but what she admired most about her mother was her unshakable faith.
I don't know if a lot of people would know the cancer came back once, and then she was in remission, and then it came back a third time, and in all of that, Mommy just kept the faith that she was healed. And, it comforted me, and I think it prepared me for, what we're dealing with right now, because even now I don't feel like she's gone. I still feel like I have her here with me 24/7 now.
Bishop McIntosh lost his first wife to cancer, and now his second wife has died, the victim of cancer as well. He says it is what his son Solomon had to say when he traveled with Minerva for her treatment that stands out most in his mind.
He said, Daddy, bring Mommy home again. Because you see, I wasn't able to bring the first one home. I said, buddy, Daddy's gonna bring her home. And we did come home. was to rally out of that, and it was about 3 years. But that stayed with me. And I dug in, faith, so singing God on the basis of my boy saying, "Daddy, bring mommy home. Bring mommy home."
They are thanking the Grand Bahama community for supporting Minerva during a recent benefit concert held in her honor.
And the whole reason for the concert was to show Mommy how much we appreciate her, and to really, so she can see how much she's really impacted everyone's lives. And like people came to us saying, you know, had it not been for your mother, my child would have never been able to have higher level education, or I would have never been able to keep my home, you know, things like that.
You really showed your love, right, to a woman who was deserving of it. Really, really deserving of it.
Now, Minerva McIntosh's funeral is set for Saturday, 11 a.m. at Calvary Temple Church Assemblies of God. And now it is time to ask the doctor.
Dr. Marie Pratt, welcome. Artia Lightborn from Freeport inquired, how do I prevent muscle aches and soreness after a good workout? This is an excellent question, Artia, especially since so many people will be getting fit and exercising more after the holidays. It is perfectly normal for our muscles to ache a few days later after a good workout, and this is what we call delayed onset muscle soreness. This can occur in even elite level athletes and in someone that exercises regularly. Contrary to what many people may think, lactic acid is not involved in this process. When our muscles are required to work harder or in a different way, like in a new exercise routine or program, there is some damage to our muscle fibers which are microscopic, and this results in the soreness or muscle aches that is experienced. So, don't let mild muscle aches and pains stop your workout. Stick with your exercise program, as your muscle soreness will usually resolve on its own. For all of your health-related questions, please drop them in my question box at the hospital or email askdrbahamas@gmail.com. I'm Dr. Marie Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us, Rumiko Knowles, as a check on sports while we come back.